Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, The Knowledge Illusion, a creation by Steven Sloman and Phillip Fernbach. The Knowledge Illusion, 2017, delves into the human mind, disputing the idea that intelligence is just a personal trait. It presents strong arguments that highlight the vital role of shared knowledge in our evolution and success as a species. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Steven Sloman, a cognitive linguistics professor at Brown University, also edits the scientific journal Cognition. Phillip Fernbach, an assistant professor at the University of Colorado focusing on marketing, has co-authored notable work featured in various publications such as the New York Times, The Atlantic, and Slate. With 11 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book on StoryPlanet.net. To start, the text explores the concept of why we do not think alone, emphasizing the idea that there is always something in it for us when we engage in thinking with others. The concept of the lone genius is misleading. Intelligence is communal, not individual. Human intellectual progress relies on community. The text explores why we never truly think alone, discussing concepts including how intellect is a collective trait and how evolutionary processes shaped human intelligence. Key idea number 1. The illusion of explanatory depth leads us to overestimate our understanding of a subject. The text discusses the concept of the illusion of explanatory depth, IOED, where people overestimate how well they understand how things work. An example is given using students who struggle to draw and explain the workings of a bicycle accurately. This phenomenon applies not only to bikes, but also to various everyday objects. It highlights how individuals may believe they know more than they actually do. The text concludes by posing the question of how much people truly comprehend about the world. Key idea number 2. The human brain did not evolve to store information, and the world is highly complex. In the 1960s and 1970s, cognitive scientists viewed the brain as an organic computer. However, in the 1980s, Thomas Landauer introduced the idea that the brain is not primarily meant for storing and processing information like a computer. He estimated human knowledge to be roughly 1 gigabyte in size. The brain did not evolve to store vast amounts of information due to the world's infinite complexity, which no single person can fully understand. Our brains are not designed to store all knowledge, but serve other functions, raising the question of what they evolved to do. Key idea number 3. Human brain evolution is linked to action, with diagnostic reasoning potentially setting humans apart from other animals. The fundamental difference between a Venus flytrap and a jellyfish is the ability to act. Organisms with more neurons can carry out more complex actions. Humans stand out due to their ability to engage in causal reasoning, specifically diagnostic reasoning, distinguishing them as superior reasoners among sentient beings. This ability has been crucial to human survival and success in an environment that values intelligent action. Key idea number 4. Storytelling is utilized to help understand the causality of events when rational reasoning from effect to cause is challenging. A Yiddish story tells of a shopkeeper tricking vandals by paying them to deface his store, then reducing the payment until they stop. The parable highlights the challenges of reasoning backward from effect to cause. Humans' diagnostic reasoning ability sets us apart and helps us succeed. The power of storytelling aids in understanding causality and envisioning different outcomes, leading to progress in areas like science and governance. Key idea number 5. We reason intuitively and deliberatively as 2 distinct methods. Intuition and deliberation are 2 types of reasoning humans use to solve problems. Intuition is fast and based on immediate responses, while deliberation involves deeper thought. Intuition can lead to errors, as seen in a question about the cost of a ball and a bat. Those who prefer deliberation are more reflective and aware of their knowledge limitations. Deliberations contribute to engaging with a community to enhance cognition. Key idea number 6. Our thoughts are influenced by our bodies and our environment. Descartes argued that our ability to think defines our identity. Early cognitive science incorrectly assumed thinking happened only in the mind. However, recent studies show thinking also involves our bodies and the world around us. We use the world to store information and assist in complex computations. Embodiment theory states that thoughts are not solely abstract processes inside our heads, but involve physical actions and emotions. For example, children use fingers to learn counting, and adults find it easier to solve problems with pen and paper. Emotions serve as a memory bank, facilitating decision-making without explicit knowledge. Key idea number 7. Human success is attributed to collective intelligence and collaboration. The social brain hypothesis explains the evolution of human intelligence through communal living and collaboration. Living in groups and working together on tasks like hunting mammoths led to increased cognitive demands and brain complexity. This theory is supported by evidence linking brain size to group size in primates. Human cognitive abilities, including the division of cognitive labor, are essential for modern society's achievements. These skills enable individuals to specialize in different tasks, yet work together towards a common goal. Shared intentionality drives successful collaboration in various endeavors, from building houses to technological innovations like smartphones and space exploration. Key idea number 8. Machines lack intentionality, and the emergence of superintelligence is doubtful. The text discusses how people can sometimes place too much trust in technology, treating it as if it has intentions like a living being. This can lead to mishaps like blindly following GPS instructions into dangerous situations. While machines may seem smart, they lack the ability to share human intentions or become truly intelligent in the same way humans are. The concern over a superintelligence machine potentially threatening humanity is considered unlikely due to this fundamental difference between human and artificial intelligence. Ultimately, the text highlights the risk of over-reliance on machines that, despite their sophistication, are limited in their true understanding and capabilities. Key idea number 9. Fear of progress can breed anti-science attitudes that are difficult to change. The text discusses how fear of new technologies, specifically genetic modification, is often based on misunderstandings. People's opposition to GMOs is driven by a lack of understanding and faulty causal models. Despite efforts to educate and dispel misconceptions, negative beliefs persist. It highlights the challenge of overcoming ingrained fears and misguided beliefs regarding scientific advancements. Key idea number 10. Avoid groupthink by thinking causally, and politicians simplify matters by appealing to sacred values. Groupthink, identified by psychologist Irving Janis, explains how individuals can conform to consensus within a group, leading to catastrophic outcomes. Understanding political policies and promoting causal understanding can help bridge political divides. Some beliefs, like abortion, are based on sacred values and are resistant to change. Politicians may use simplified language and shared values to distract from policy details. Key idea number 11. The text suggests the need to redefine what it means to be smart and to re-evaluate the current education system. Martin Luther King Jr. and Albert Einstein were aided by networks of collaborators. The simplified view of individual geniuses overlooks the importance of teamwork in achievements. The suggestion is to redefine intelligence to include collaborative skills and reshape education to emphasize collaboration rather than memorization. Education aims to foster collaborative abilities and awareness of one's limitations, encouraging seeking help from others in the knowledge community. The key takeaway is the importance of teamwork and collaboration in intellectual pursuits. In conclusion, most of us overestimate our knowledge, assuming our brains are like computers, but they actually evolved to collaborate with others. Collaborative aptitude is a key factor in intelligence. Avoid the illusion of understanding complex topics like money, where paying more upfront can lead to less in the long run. Encouraging collaboration is important for success. Further reading on group decision-making, The Wisdom of Crowds by James Surowiecki. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.